A lost port just rose from the sea, and it quietly rewrites the coastline you think you know. Off Alexandria, divers lifted statues and carved stone from a drowned city, and the map beneath the waves came into focus again. Today we'll trace how a bustling harbor slipped underwater, and how to read a moving map where rivers, quakes, and tides redraw the shore. First, the reveal. Archaeologists recovered monumental pieces from the seabed in Abu Qir granite figures, architectural blocks, even parts of an ancient dock under strict underwater heritage rules. The lift wasn't random treasure hunting. It was a targeted operation to study and conserve a slice of a port long hidden by silt and surf. Why do cities drown? Start with deltas. They are built by rivers that deposit sand and mud. The ground compacts and slowly sinks. Add earthquakes that shake waterlogged sediments, and parts of a city can slump below sea level in minutes. Layer on long-term sea rise and shifting river mouths, and your shoreline migrates. The map in your head clean fixed doesn't match reality. The coasts breathe. Now, the clues on the seabed. Teams found reservoirs and rock-cut ponds that look like utility features. Water storage, fish rearing, everyday infrastructure that says working city, not myth. Nearby, the remains of a long quay suggest organized traffic ships mooring. Goods offloading, a rhythm of commerce you can still read in the stones. Underwater harbors keep their logic. Channels, anchor points, and breakwaters frame the flow like street grids do on land. Here's a mental trick for drowned maps. Picture the river as a moving paintbrush. When it splits, one branch silts up while another deepens. Ports thrive where deep water meets easy access inland. When that balance shifts, a harbor can stagnate, flood, or fail. If a modern bay has a smooth curve interrupted by a subtle step or notch, that kink often marks an old shoreline or a buried structure. Once you learn to spot it, you can't unsee it. Another pattern. Statues without heads or limbs. That's not just damage. It's a signature of catastrophic movement, blocks wrenched, sediment shaken, pieces toppled and buried. Underwater archaeology reads these fractures like a seismograph frozen in stone. And because only carefully selected objects are brought up, most of the city stays put as a museum in place. Mapped, measured, and monitored rather than stripped. What does this change for your map? It reminds you that shorelines are edits, not endpoints. The Egypt on a paper atlas is a snapshot. The real border is a tide line that slides with every storm and season. When a lost key resurfaces, it doesn't just add a dot to history. It shows the process that may drown or reveal the next dot. The takeaway is simple. Maps are stories in motion. Next time you scan a coast, imagine the layers. The working harbor. The river's wandering path, the ground settling grain by grain. The past isn't buried far away. It's inches beneath the waves, waiting for a calm day, a careful lift, and a new line on the chart. Follow Atlas Unfolded for maps and history that click,